Salute, y'all. Salute, 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 salute. Man, I had a long ass night, nigga. I'm late like a motherfucker. Been to have my ass up. It's $1,000, dog. Shit. The Lord woke us up to breathe, man. So I'ma handle it, man.
Like I've been hearing niggas speaking on my name, like I'll let he say, she say shit, like I don't know what the fuck. I heard them niggas want the problems, I'm not really worried. They want me to join my partners in the cemetery. And all parent gossip, niggas plotting on my obituary. They don't know we got them choppers like the military. I can't let a nigga take my soul. I can't let a nigga take my role. You know that? Rearrange my face, I hustle hard for this. These niggas coming for my sake, it ain't no wrong in this. I'm from the jungle, bitch, where it get real cold. Yeah. It's on my mama, bitch, we live by the code. Supposed to make it, I thank God for this. Shout out to my niggas that's in prison, but I bought for this. This afternoon, we gon' make the news break. Pull up, let that two quake. Bust them in his schoolmates. Bitch, we went to school late. Back behind that blue face. Strapped up with two drakes. Shoot that like 2K. I've been up for 2 days. They change hoes to Tuesday. Wait a minute, let me put this shit into perspective. No exaggeration, been a fella since 11. I ain't never fuck with 12 and 13, I was stepping. At 14, that's when I seen my mama get addicted. I had dropped out of school, she kinda needed assistance. At 15, I came home from juvenile detention. My uncle gave me a gun, I put that bitch in my britches. I heard the niggas want some problems, I'm not really worried. They want me to join my partners in the cemetery. I heard gossip niggas plotting on my obituary. They don't know we got the choppers like the military. I can't let a nigga take my soul. I can't let a nigga take my role. You know that? Rearrange my face, I hustle hard for this. I see niggas coming for my sake, it ain't no wrong. From the jungle, bitch, where it get real cold. That's on my mama, bitch, we live by the code. I know that I was supposed to make it, I think about this. Shout out to my niggas that's in prison, but I bought for this. My nigga went to trial, I told him keep his head up. Didn't want me to see him crying, he just threw an L up. Ain't no clothes on the Jeep, we hop out like a metro. And we really in the streets, ain't nothing you can sell up. Hit my cell, pull up at the shell, then get your sales up. Bitch, I block gripping for Nipsey, I got the grip niggas with me. Who ran on the 60, bitch, you better not go against me. Look, niggas started watching me, cut that bitch on top of me. But you know I'm rocking, baby, chop in my box of priest. Bitch, I run about it, where we had to find a spot to sleep. Every night I pray to God I get to make it out the streets. Every night I pray to God I get to make it out the streets. I heard the niggas want some problems, I'm not really worried. They want me to join my partners in the cemetery. I heard gossip niggas plotting on my obituary. They don't know we got the
Yeah, man. Salute, man. I hope all y'all made it safe, man. Made it home safe yesterday, man. Made us home safe yesterday, fool. I'm just jamming till, y'all come in, y'all want to speak or whatever, till something come across my mind, man. You know what I'm talking about? Well,
Do more on the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra with Google Lens.
I'm in Memphis, my God got extensions. I'm in Memphis, my God got extensions. Hey,
I'm down
Mighty.
in Memphis, my Glock got extension, my BMC tripping. She think I'm laid up with a mystery, but really I'm trapping her selling these skills. I want a lot, I don't want you to little. My bitches, they better than I can see them. My blood trying to tell me I'm feeling retreated. I told my little niggas to go ahead and eat them. No mama say that she love me so deep. I know I'm with the bitches look creepy. That bitch from South, baby, she wanna please me. They stay for 4 hours, this is too bleed. Shirts in the got me looking like Jesus. Say you're a bag of OG and some Yeezy. Took all the play up, got this shit pre. Let the team on my back, I be laying it down. Walk in the kitchen and wear pound. Your face in the booth, cause they love me creator. I'm talking to Ben, I'm just having your face. Sorry, we can't go on dates. Knew it was shot, shit, rub in face. Push up on that, the death of mistake. Just hit the surface and strike for a play. Silver bad money, I'm just like an eight. You call for a feature, you really want pass. I tell him a verse that he purchased some bad. Little bit gon' be like she throwing that ass. That's how we destined to go get some cash. Someone said inside your home, why you mad if you feel like a quarterback? Hoes on the top, and burning on wedding cake. Defy gravity. Once in the cross, I'm selling my effort. And yeah, I might kill me, but I'm on medicine. Fly like a pelican, right on the rest. Down with my destiny. Super strong OG, I know that you smelling me. Dude, on the low, but the nigga might telling me. TXC all in my burning and snacking that regular. Yeah, shooting at all my competitors. Yeah, CBD all in my body, I'm living. This many shit that I'm smoking on waffles. All these blue hundred more fish, shoot past my little little niggas hard to stay, ain't got a country. I rather ask cause I ain't got no way to keep burning on. I give a fuck. So niggas see the translation on country, but one thing they can't say is I ain't got money. Took a apartment on Tahoe. Quick shit on the head hustle. That bitch, she from Morocco. Just in the morning, Alonzo. You ain't tryna buy it, no combo. Sauce with the jury, Armenian. He went to me and speaking. He know a nigga be needing. She know a nigga be needing her. My nigga would I be feeding her. I don't fuck up a feeding her. Intentions like you with a reason. So I go to purse with a visa. I never ever mistreated. Down in my hip and the sneakers. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga Money Man gotta be one of my favorites, man. I just like the way the nigga like that nigga style of rap and shit, man. Yeah, that nigga Money Man is what's up, man. That nigga jamming, man. Man, link right there, man. Y'all wanna hit it, man. Y'all damn near y'all know y'all welcome, man. Y'all come in here and pop your shit, man. I'm gonna keep jamming till we can't jam no more. Nigga, fuck it.
Grandma ass.
My drink come from Conrad, my weed come from Cali. This hustle come from going hard, my racks come from stacking. First you was the man that fell out, that what happened. Your plug cut your water off, kept fucking off them packages. Niggas think they fucking with me, true be talk they happy with. Cut them fake friends out behind my back, stab me. I'm out in a party full of bitches, they be grabbing me. Flood Mayweather and that pussy, I be jabbing me. Come on, I might chew a perk tongue on them, do my big way. Catch a pussy, nigga, players club, we gon' strip. Take them bricks to the trampoline park, we gon' flip them. Put the pick on the gram hole, choosing hard to pick them. Like a bitch that sell a bin, I keep my circle tight. I'm never all be on help, you know Steve Urkel type. Niggas never scold from your book on love on the price. I don't want you run off with my bread, that shit can cost your life. Ayy, take a mushroom, I start seeing Peter Pan. Put a pussy when I feel it dripping on my hand. Hit up everything on they block, show 'em we ain't playing. Hey, the nigga make a grown man start praying. I might smoke a pound of Zach just to calm my nerves. This little bitch on Texas say I got away with words. I know niggas 16 like a smoking lad bird. How you recognize everybody falls out the church? Hey, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hey, you wanna fuck with me, you gotta make it make sense. This for niggas shooting dice, knowing they laid up on their ring. This bitch can't do shit for me, but on the screen. Bitch, you gotta make it make sense. Bitch, you gotta make it make sense. Hey, bitch, you gotta make it make sense. Bitch, you gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make it. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, man. Show y'all this shit real quick. Gotta make it make sense. Bitch, you gotta make it make sense. I'm gonna show y'all this shit real fast, man. Coming out of Fort Worth, Dallas.
Enlisted is the free, brand new online World War II shooter. Command a squad of soldiers and participate in legendary battles of the Second World War. Right now, you can join the Invasion of Normandy, Battle of Moscow, and the Battle of Berlin, including the storming of Hitler's bunker.
As mayhem broke out in the Kommune, we're watching it unfold live on video.
We can see at least 2 or 3 victims down from the cameras.
2 years ago, the Fort Worth Police Department installed flock cameras across the street to help them find. Those are now helping detectives catch the shooter who gunned down 11 people, killing 3.
Those cameras have been a game changer for us.
Still erupting.
Hey, be advised, you've got some folks out there that are still armed that are
at the crime scene.
This is absolutely uncalled for. And I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a police officer that's responding. You know there are people injured, and you don't know the bad guys from the good guys, and there are guns everywhere. That's what they saw last night.
Fort Worth police say none of the shooting victims are the suspects, so the persons who did this are still out there, and they are still interviewing witnesses who saw it happen. Michael Larkhart, a community advocate, was there and saw one of the victims.
She was just trying to run. She wasn't bothering nobody. She heard the gunshots like everybody else, and they started running, and she just happened to get the straight bullet.
The chief and the mayor addressed the issue of gun violence. Besides this shooting, there were a total of 17 gunshot victims Monday.
We're going to get the bad guys here. These are people that went into this community to perpetrate violence and kill people. And let's focus on the violent crime here, on ruining what's happening here in Lake Como community.
So what I'm confused about on this shit is Charleston White. So you telling me you gonna take all them interviews and do all these lives about all these rappers and all these famous people, but you ain't gonna pinpoint the shit going on in your own city? That's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. You rather sit up and crack jokes, but they got mass shooting going down at Fireworks Place, and you ain't even talking. You ain't no activist for that or nothing. You ain't even said nothing about it. Nothing about it. See, while you steady trying to stop the shooting and the killings and the gang banging around the world, nigga, you need to be focusing on your own motherfucking city, nigga. But see, they don't like you in your own city either. They just like you on the side of town. That's why your bitch ass don't be helping your own city, fool. Telling me 11 people got shot, 3 got killed, and Charleston White don't say nothing. Dewberry don't say nothing. They on here talking about the 4th of July, nigga, and it was a mass shooting up the street from where them niggas at. Man, come on, man. Man, them niggas don't care about shit, my nigga. But soon as a nigga go to the feds or something, or rapper snitching or something, nigga, they gonna make sure they talk about that. It's crazy how snitch niggas talk about rappers that snitching. Man, this world is fucked up, man. It's all fucked up, man. Salute, pal. It's all fucked up, bro. You got snitch niggas running lives talking about snitch niggas. What the fuck? I thought it's all the same. A truck is a truck. An 18-wheeler is an 18-wheeler. I thought, nigga, it don't matter what type of, if it got 18 wheels on it, nigga, it's an 18-wheeler. Get your ass out the fast lane. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Like, man, shit happens. I already know. That's what I was telling Loco the other day about the 4th. They say Loco was on his live, said shit, King Von went to jail, nigga, the killings have stopped. Shit, not no Chicago. Bro, you gotta understand. Every time the birthday of that person, of them niggas' friends died, the day of the death died, nigga, they gonna slide. They gonna slide, nigga. Y'all just seen, they said 31 people got shot in Chicago on 4th of July. 31 people, I want to say, 6 dead. Nigga, they don't play in Chicago, nigga, on the 4th of July. That's easy access. Them fireworks mean easy access to firearms. You can confuse the police. Alright, so they gonna definitely slide on the 4th. Yeah, man. Cause that shit crazy, man. Like, nigga, you can't miss some shit in your city, nigga. Act like you don't see it in your city, but you see everything in everybody else's city. I'm confused by that shit, dog. Like, nigga, you see everything else in everybody else's city, and all the flaws in everybody else's city, all the wrong, and all the kids, all the gang banging, but you don't see the shit going on in Fort Worth, though. Nigga never talk about it, never. That nigga never, like never see that nigga talk about Fort Worth, my nigga. For For real, that shit crazy. I'm like, damn, I'm waiting on you to say something, Charleston. Or Dewberry, y'all ain't said nothing. Them niggas just ignored that shit. And yes, it was some kids out there. So y'all love the kids so much, y'all ain't talking about this. Salute, BX. Yeah, man. You ain't talking about this. Nigga, like, how? For real. Like, how, man? That's the type of niggas we live in. These niggas, man. Niggas is food, man. Free that boy Bugatti Casino out of Fort Worth, man. For real.
We got the pack, go back to the trap house. I got my wrist on the bitch. I used to grind at the stove for like 7 days straight. Now young nigga having this shit. No, I'm not none of them niggas you used to. She can get grimy. I'm not a lick. Real deep boy, you can tell how I walk in these kicks. We cut him off cause he switched. We got the pack, go back to the trap house. I got my wrist. I used to grind at the stove for like 7 days straight. Now young nigga having this shit. No, I'm not none of them niggas you used to. She can get grimy. I'm not a lick. Real deep boy, you can tell how I walk in these kicks. We cut him off cause he switched.
This how much jelly these rich. They act like they mama can't even pay rent. Can't sit around, but gotta make it make sense. I shine in the dark on my diamond, they leak. Sleep this when we kissing that nigga getting lit. Tryna how we gon' knock off your partner. I'm real, but I still spin that ass pop. You inside, I can't even lend you a dollar. I'm on Polo nowadays, it be fitting prop. Get that Polo on my way for the get rid of prop. And my phone nigga been with that shit since the time. You in the hallway, you act like a bitch on the top. Get the double remixes and send it to top. I just drop out 150 and lit on my car. Send a blitz in my young gon' eat them like I. If you click shit out my shit like it's home. Get them bricks so we camping that shit out the house. Niggas love me and book on stand tall out the town. I got groupie young niggas in Austin with power. I got guan niggas couldn't do shit but look side. Got a chop so big I can flip me a cow. You be making up shit, niggas think you a clown. Nigga make our face and we taking them down. Put them butt up the block and we making them drown. We got lows in the spot, bitch, I came from the ground. Go back to the trap house, I got my wrist on the bitch. I used to grind at the stove for like 7 days straight. Now young nigga having this shit. No, I'm not none of them niggas you used to. She can get grimy. I'm not a lick. Real deep boy, you can tell how I walk in these kicks. We cut him off cause he switched. We rock the pack, go back to the trap house. I got my wrist on the bitch. I used to grind at the stove for like 7 days straight. Now young nigga having this shit. No, I'm not none of them niggas you used to. She can get grimy. I'm not a lick. Real deep boy, you can tell how I walk in these kicks. We cut him off cause he switched. These niggas so broke, they can't be fit. 32 out the pot, I don't need no rent. But I pulled in this so they can pay your rent. When I up my pole, they bet not bitch. Boom. Trapping ain't basic. I ain't high from a nigga who hate it. I can never be broke on basic. Go out of town with the pack vacation. I'm high right now, still popping them seals. Got a young nigga right now pressing them pills. Whatever you want, come on for real. I never sell no dough where I live. Real stuff down nigga might still shed tears over 15 bitch when my cousin got killed. You not from where we from, you don't know how that is. You ain't never cooked crack, you don't know how that feel. Let go. Casino the game. When we leave, they remember the name. When he die, they gon' say we the blame.
Yeah, man. But shit. That shit crazy, my nigga. These niggas be doing all this shit for the kids and for the views and all that. This the first time we seen Dewberry pop the firecrackers with his kids, thinking it was somebody else's kids, but them ain't your kids. So you tried it, you know. You tried it. They do everything that loco tell them to do. The nigga told them niggas, you don't see them niggas with no kids. This nigga out there with somebody else's kids. Hey, this shit, you can't make this shit up about these hoe ass niggas. Hey, they talk about milk, no shit. They say milk 7-4, a no show at Hood Day. What y'all thought was gonna happen? Y'all just, it's crazy how they say all this shit about milk and what he do, but he still waltzing his ass around there, walking to the store, smoking blunts, ton people, and y'all ain't did nothing. So I don't even want to hear shit. The white boy gonna keep running it up on y'all, cause y'all gonna keep on like y'all gonna let him too. Shit.
Go there for a day, do 24, 48 hours. You done that. See, it ain't about how much time you do. Long as you get confirmation right there, y'all know. To let you know, any guys that ever ran across Sergeant Strain, let me tell y'all something. The worst thing to do in prison is give the slaves the whip on the plantation. A nigga, that's real bad. You think the law will treat you bad? Let the
A little power. Get that nigga power where he can control the slave nigga. And him like he gonna forget where he came from. Oh yeah. He don't know within seconds he can still get on the other end of that wheel. You know what I'm saying? They forget that part and they do their own kind bad. Certain well, you know, they just gave such and such a job, you know, he working here and they talking to you worse than the white laws talk to you.
I want to tell y'all something too, man, that I had saw food. Like, y'all remember the nigga that beat the that beat up the lady in the store at the food little place, nigga, when she and her son killed him, right? Did y'all niggas see the picture of the nigga funeral and what the girls had on their shirts? Shit disgusting, my nigga. I told you Chicago, man, they don't give a fuck. You telling y'all Chicago hit a little bit different. You find this picture real fast in my phone, man. I snapshotted this shit. You can't make this shit up right here. These motherfuckers had a shirt on. The motherfuckers had shirts on. They said, nigga, knockout artist on it. Nigga, R.I.P. to whoever the little nigga was. And they had knockout artists on it. Man, dog, I couldn't believe that shit, dog. And these were females wearing these shirts. Look at this shit. If y'all can see it. You know how you get R.I.P. shirts and shit. That's the daughters. The daughter in the middle, I guess. And that's the girlfriend, I guess. And the top of her shirt say it says knockout artist. But this is Daddy's Angel and all this, and man, I keep telling y'all, motherfucker, the world is sick. The world is sick, nigga. So them people is validating for that man hitting on that girl like that. Nigga, you better be glad it wasn't my mama. Man, I'd have shot him more than once. I'd have shot that nigga more than one time, man. For real. Nigga. And I'm gonna do whatever my mama tell me to do. My mama tell me to smoke you, fool. I'ma smoke you, fool. For real, nigga. You know? Let me see. Damn it. Someone DM 1090J from that snitching on his brother to separate the robberies. Oh shit, my nigga. Here they go. They on some shit, bro. Nigga.
Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. That careful cut, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yo. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas.
Oh shit. Boy, they on your ass, man.
If you know anybody that been to a federal system, a USP, a medium high, we got something called PSIs. They want 2 to 3 things. They want your PSI, they want your docket, and they want your transcripts from your current case. I just did 5 years and I ain't never been no PC.
Never.
I done had paperwork parties. That's my first point. And your PSI, what your PSI do, to break it down to people who don't know, it's called a pre-sentencing report. Pre-sentencing investigation 101. And what the PSI tell is every charge you ever caught. Every charge you ever caught since you've been a juvenile.
Yep.
It tells if you have made a statement. If you ever been to a federal system, or if you know anybody that's been to a federal system,
live. Niggas see me.
A USP, a medium high. We got something called PSIs. They want 2 to 3 things. They want your PSI, they want your docket, and they want your transcripts from your current case.
We already watched this. We're going to see what he say on the next one.
If you cooperated on this specific case, or whatnot. Now, past it, because I ain't finna be breaking it down too much either. Because real street niggas, real gangsters, and time will tell, y'all will see, so many motherfuckers gonna keep on fucking with me. So many motherfuckers gone because they know. They the streets, like real street niggas, real gangsters, real street niggas, real gangsters, they know what's going on. So I ain't gotta do too much
That nigga
explaining.
explained the shit to
Second,
y'all.
and I'm done after this.
They
Cause I
just
don't be
trying too hard,
entertaining
bro.
too much shit, y'all know it.
Look, I'm gonna show you something.
Second,
They going after any rapper that been to jail that's making some money. Niggas gonna try to, like, bro, listen. I'm explaining something to y'all, man. And I talk to people on the phone, bitch, nigga, often. My nigga, you cannot go outside. Meaning you can't go play basketball. You can't go jog. You cannot go outside. My fam told me, nigga, without motherfucking showing your paperwork, bro. So you gonna either, if you a snitch, you gonna either be on that bunk, or most snitches move far away from, you know what I'm saying? They move them niggas far away, bro. You can't even go outside without your paperwork, bro. That's why them niggas gotta stop that, bro. They gotta stop that shit, bro. These are people who've never been to jail, who steady trying to put jackets on people and they don't even know, bro. That shit don't be true. And I'm not even taking up the next 2 times. I know what he's saying is true. A little bit about what he's saying is true. Bro, you're not gonna listen. You not gonna snitch, nigga, and be in the same close to where your city is. Them niggas don't like niggas who snitch hard like that. They go way up. They send them niggas way upstate and shit. You see how Gangsta Williams was way upstate with niggas and shit. You see where they put that nigga at? That nigga wasn't close. He wasn't in Beaumont, nigga, close to Louisiana, nigga, on people he snitched on. Cause he was a hell of a snitch, nigga. They moved that nigga way up somewhere. That's how they do, fool. They don't put you in the same shit. Nigga, why you think it be New York niggas and Baltimore niggas way down in Beaumont, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like in Texas, nigga. It's cause them niggas told on somebody 9 times out of 10, bro.
do you know how many niggas told on me as a juvenile that I can't go get paperwork to prove it? I can't pay for it. I can't look it up. If it's a case, any case number, any case docket can be looked up. Go look it up. Go find it yourself. That's all I gotta say, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile.
Niggas now.
Do you know how many niggas told on me as a juvenile that I can't go get?
Look, you're not gonna be able to get juvenile paperwork. That's one thing. And nigga, all you gotta do is go to what's the name, nigga, and look it up, bro. Go look the nigga paperwork up instead of saying all these stories. Bro, all you gotta do is go to what the fuck is that shit called? Pacer.com. That's all you got to do is go to Pacer.com, my nigga. Go look it up and you have to pay to print the pages out. That's all, nigga. Like these people, like, I swear, bro, y'all gotta stop that shit. If the world's so hateful of niggas, they just make up shit. You can go do your time. The nigga had 5 years, bro. He only got caught with a firearm. Bro, he only got caught with a firearm. Bro, you can't tell nothing when you do that. Like, what can you tell? You got caught with a firearm in your possession, you are a felon. You can't tell. Hey, what you gonna tell? Nigga, they only gonna give you about 5 years for that shit, bro. That's it. If I got caught with a burner right now, they not gonna give me no more than 5 years right now, nigga. Fed. So like people just crazy, my nigga. So that mean the nigga gonna do 85%, he gonna come home about 3. But he did his whole 5 though. Mm-hmm. Like 4 and some change. That nigga did like 8. That nigga did like 4 and some change. So you gotta understand, my nigga, like people don't, them feds in that motherfucking state is 2 different things, man. It's 2 different things, bro. 2 total different things, bro. Like, nigga, they got points. One is our point system. The other is off what they think you should get for the crime. You got federal, they go off point system, meaning they give you points for being uneducated, my family was saying on the phone. If you don't got no education or no GED, that's some points. And that's they tally your points up for what you did. Oh, I caught an aggravated assault. Oh, with a deadly weapon. Oh, that's like 20 points. Oh, I'm uneducated. Oh, that's like 10 points. Oh, I caught a dope case in 91. That's 30 points. And then once they tally your points up, that's how much time you get, but they're going to put it in months. They're not going to say that you got 5 years. They're going to say you got 300, 400 months or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck it means, whatever the numbers at too. That's what they're going to tell you. If I'm lying, I'm lying, nigga. That's why all these niggas out with this big state talk. I mean, state Ferguson talk. Man, I got niggas who in the bed, niggas who fuck around and die in the feds, nigga. Like, nigga, what you like? I got niggas who will fuck around and die in the feds, my nigga, for selling drugs, nigga. Like, he say, all niggas get ratted on while they juvenile. Man, definitely, bro. Definitely, nigga. Definitely, fool. I didn't though, cause you know I was in juvenile for a dope case. I wasn't committing no real bad crimes then. West Side, yeah, bro. All niggas get ratted on when you a kid, nigga. Niggas don't know no better. You don't got no type of morals, nigga. Nigga, go look up that nigga federal paperwork right now and see what it say. My nigga, you ain't man. Listen, man. Honeycomb Brazy and them and all them niggas, man, them niggas was in jail, nigga, and they doing their time, not letting their time do them because they ain't telling nobody or nothing, bro. It don't matter if you a superstar or none of that shit. You can't pay your way through that shit. Nigga got caught with a firearm. They had finesse 2 times. They had a concert in Arkansas. The motherfucker shot up the concert. When the law, instead of the laws knocking on the door and questioning that nigga, they raided his shit and found that nigga with 2 Dracos. He a felon. He had just got out from doing an 8-year sentence, if I'm not mistaken, 8 or 10. Nigga, he got caught with them pistols. Nigga, sent them up the way. Nigga, you not gonna, man. What I'm gonna tell for? What I gotta tell for? Why he didn't tell on the niggas that shot up his concert? Why y'all don't got no paperwork for that? When y'all had a paperwork for that, he didn't do nothing. So I would have thought that he would have told in that instance, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't tell them hoes nothing. They never picked nobody up for that shooting, nigga. That nigga went to the feds behind that shit. Yeah, 8 for armed robbery. Yeah, nigga. Nigga did 8 years for armed robbery, nigga. That's why I be like, man, y'all gotta stop it. Stop that. The bloggers, bro. The bloggers be trying to make niggas look bad and make everybody not a snitch. I know it looks cool to y'all. Everybody ain't down with that shit. Everybody not down with that. For real. Everybody ain't down with that. I know it look cool to y'all. They making it look cool. That shit ain't cool. Yeah, niggas crazy. But yeah, on to the next topic, man. Hold on, let me see what we got. Okay, we in now. Hey man, they got an electric Lamborghini now, nigga, y'all. Electric Lamborghini. That's crazy. Hey, they said that the tickets at the LeBron James scoring record, you know where he won the scoring, where he passed what's the name for the scoring title. My nigga, you know how much them tickets was, nigga? Them hoes going at a high at all time high, nigga. Them hoes was $5,000, nigga, for one ticket, nigga. Shit that's gonna last 3 hours, $5,000, nigga. Crazy, man. They said America spent $2.7 billion on fireworks yesterday. 2.7 billion. They didn't say million, they said $1 billion on fireworks yesterday. Let that shit sink in, my nigga. Damn. I ain't even buy shit. Oh yeah, for all y'all PS4 players, they coming out with the PS5. I say PS4. PS5 players, nigga, they coming out with the for the PS5 Slim, nigga, and that bitch $400. Yeah, that's that whole hard right there. That bitch cheaper too. Nah, man, I ain't even do nothing yesterday, bro, because it wasn't really like I ain't. It was something going out, but then when it started going off, I was up in here going live. I ain't feel like going back outside. I should have let that bitch up. Look at nigga, I ordered that bitch down and everything. Everything was ready. New bullets and everything. I was like, fuck it. Man. I want to let that big motherfucker out, but when nothing out there. Nothing's out there, what's up? Now young niggas say they was at the club and shit. So when nothing out there, I was like, I ain't gonna make it hot around this bitch. Hell yeah, what's that shit there, man. Shit they get it. He said Kyrie say he made Nike over 2.6 billion. Kyrie shoes the best after MJ, LeBron, and Kobe. Fucking right. Fucking right, man. Fucking right. See, this why them niggas be happening to them.
Sniper, you ain't never run off with a hustler in your life, huh? I'm from 1800, I'm a hot boy, but on ice stuff. Ugly corner where we smile what you done.
See, this why them niggas shit be happening to the niggas, bro. Just doing dumb shit, man. I'm not getting. I wish I had a father. I'm not getting out the car to go get no ice cup, nigga. I'm the millionaire. I'm not getting out this bitch to go in that store and get no motherfucking ice cups or none. Nigga, I'm the millionaire, man. Nigga, I'm not getting out. Salute, boy. Yeah, man. I'm not salute wag. I'm not, nigga. I'm not getting out the car, nigga, to get no ice cups in no Memphis, nigga. I'm the millionaire. Man, I'm the millionaire, nigga. You niggas better go in there, nigga. For real, nigga. Shit, nigga. Or I'll pay you to go in there. I ain't tripping. I'll pay you to go in there. Shit. I'm not getting out this motherfucker, my nigga. I'm not getting out no bulletproof car like Vaughn did. This nigga Vaughn got out a bulletproof car to go fight a nigga and got blasted. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this bulletproof car because I'm the president, nigga. And I'm gonna act like it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be doing dumb shit, and that's why shit be happening, bro. I'm pretty sure he wasn't lacking or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? But still, though, nigga, like, I'm not doing none of that, nigga. I'm not, nah, nigga. You're not regular no more. A nigga Michael Jordan say he doesn't, it says Michael Jordan says he doesn't approve of his son dating his former teammate's ex-wife. God damn, Michael Jordan's son. Damn. Y'all heard that shit? He said at first, MJ just laughed, but the photos doubled down asking if Jordan approved, to which Michael offered resounding no. Yeah, see how they wrote this shit. No. Hey, that nigga Mike, man. Hey, niggas there, boy. When you got money, you can just do what you can stick your dick and do what you want to. Just fuck anybody, nigga. I'm Michael Jordan's son, nigga. I'm gonna go fuck his friend's wife. Damn. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He said, He said nigga won $100 betting the homie Groove bet me we was gonna be able to let the whole Zach Randolph without jamming. I told him you gonna learn about them pro mags. Man, that shit ain't no good. That shit ain't no good, bro. That shit is not gonna help you. That shit ain't no good. That shit is cheap for a reason. You put that shit in your gun, and I be thinking that it gonna fuck up your gun. And another thing that fuck your shit up is that cheap motherfucking ammunition, nigga. Nigga, that cheap ass ammunition, nigga. Keep running that shit through that hole. Yeah, hey, that cheap ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But them hoes ain't no good, bro. Side, you know that shit is a no go, bro. You pull that hoe out, nigga. That bitch gonna blam on your ass, nigga. And I ain't talking about shoot, nigga. That bitch gonna blam on your ass, nigga. You gonna be looking sick, might be dead, nigga. Playing around. Them hoe ass clips, man. Especially with them Glocks, bro. And that Glock ain't supposed to jam. Like, man, listen. See what happened to Duck shit? Nigga, Duck shit, nigga, when he died, nigga, that bitch was jammed. But nigga try to fire their ass up, though. He was trying to fire their ass up, but that's what happened. Yeah, fool. Nigga, he tried to fire that hoe at their ass, but that bitch jammed on him fucking with them clips. And then you seen what kind of clip he had in that gun? The one that Duck had, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong. I think that nigga had one of them clips. No, that's a no. That is a no. Them clear clips is a no. A clear 30. Nigga, that's a no, nigga. Niggas gotta realize you letting the capacity. Yeah. You will want to buy the best clip, I would think. Like that shit, that nigga. This is your life on the line, nigga. Like, hey, these niggas crazy. I got to have extension, man. You think I'm gonna jump out without that extension? Them niggas tripping. I'm gonna jump out with that hoe big as me. Then you know on that other one, I got two titties on that bitch. That bitch is really just for show. That shit is heavy than a motherfucker. You got 100 round drum on that bitch. Or even, yeah, 100 round drum on that bitch. Got 50 on one side, 50 on the other side. Bro, that shit is heavy. It's hard to point. It ain't like it. That's just a toy. You know what I'm saying? But just know it's there. Mm-mm. Two titties on that bitch. Hey. If y'all know, hey, I know my nigga Westside know Midwest salute. I know my nigga Westside know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about them two titties, nigga. I ain't talking about no bitch either, nigga. Yeah, I let that motherfucker out. Everybody gonna come outside looking. For real. That's why I told him, nigga, man, I ain't, nigga. I'm on by myself, nigga. Man, nigga, I hop out with this hoe with these breastises on that bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing but run. I don't even care if you do got a 30. Look, I got 100 rounds right here, nigga. I got 100 rounds, nigga. Hey, that's what. See, I pull that shit out when That's when you really in trouble. You know. Then I got the 30 with the 30 with the baby with the 30 on it. You know that West Side. Then I got the motherfucking I got his wife, which is a smaller version of that nigga with extendo 21 shot on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? which is really a 12 shot. It's really normally a 12 shot, but nigga, I put that extender on it and turn that bitch to a 21. Everything is extended. High power around here, my guy. That's why I keep telling you, bro. We ain't the same, bro. Like, this is the everyday thing for me. Like, I don't know what you like. Oh my drunk man, listen, man, I want to let them hoes out, man. Them niggas what he say, nigga respectfully, your little ass gonna have to go back up the wild card and get out. Hey, I'm telling you, nigga. Man, nah, but that's the two titties on the AR. Now if it was two titties on that Draco or something, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that AR is alright. It's just heavy, fool. You get what I'm saying? If you like really trying to aim at some niggas, if you take that regular clip off the AR and put it on a nigga and shoot at some niggas, you can kill about 20 niggas. With them two titties, it's gonna take some time because you're gonna have to gain control once you start shooting. Because that bitch gonna, I'm telling you, it's heavy, fool. He said, yeah, man, that motherfucker all right. That's why I like it. And bitch, he said, I ain't fucking with them long guns, man. Shit, just make some noise. Yeah, bro, that shit in the closet. You keep that shit put up in the closet, man. That's when you really trying to go to war. That shit stay in the closet. Say the short guns stay on you everywhere. For real. Different occasions, different like, you know what I'm saying? I don't ride around every day with that 30. I rather ride around with that 21. Pop your ass, that nigga. Yeah, you know I love them guns, man. Nigga love them eaters. For real. I fell in love with that shit. Like, yeah. Fuck it. They ain't turn back the hands of time. My nigga, I swear, if I knew Texas was gonna be like this, Snoopy Mac. If I knew Texas was gonna be like this, nigga, I'd have never got in no trouble, nigga. Never, nigga. West side. You can do what you want to do around this hoe now, nigga. Nigga, you don't even need no holster. You don't need nothing. You can have that bitch in your motherfucking pants, nigga, just walking around, nigga. For real. Shit crazy around this hoe now. You never thought it would be them type of times. You know what I'm saying? Them type of times where nigga can just walk around with a heater. You can't go in certain stores and shit, but people still doing it though. If they got a license, you know the people who got the licenses because they gonna have that bitch on their hip. But it's the youngsters you gotta be scared of. Cause these youngsters, listen, y'all not understanding you got people with it being that you gotta like you don't gotta have a license, nobody going to get one. You still need the gun safety. Don't y'all think? You still need the gun safety. Nobody going to get them now. So you got youngsters, nigga, you going to get them guns, man. But remember, you got to be 21 to get a handgun, under 21 to get a rifle, a shotgun. Hey, I'm trying to get this motherfucking automatic shotgun, man. That new motherfucker is back, and that hoe cheap. That hoe under $400, nigga. That new shotgun, it look like an AR-15. I think it's called a man. What the fuck is that gun called, man? That shotgun. That bitch bad. It's a bad motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you, blow a nigga motherfucking back out, nigga. That bitch look just like a big AR-15, nigga. Bitch whole shotgun shells, nigga. Now hold up. What y'all niggas doing today, man?
Snitch? Absolutely.
He's alleging Thug was behind the murder of Nut, the shooting of his father, and the shooting of his truck. Rich Homie would say he's keeping it real with investigators, and regardless of whether or not he portrayed a street lifestyle and abides by the street code, this is another major loss for the city of Atlanta, as another Atlanta rapper has cooperated. Now this is bad.
Nah, we finna. Yeah, I didn't even know 1090 Jake did one on this shit. I'm finna see what he got to say. Yeah, them niggas all snitching, man. I swear, bro. Niggas just. Let me see. 1090 Jake.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. Man, I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Rich Homie Quan snitching. At this point, I'm not even surprised. Not only has more paperwork dropped in the YSL case, but an audio recording just dropped of none other than Rich Homie Quan spitting a whole verse to law enforcement about Young Thug. While it may be hard for some to understand Rich Homie speaking a language native to the streets of Atlanta, what he's speaking on is the very murder that would cause the fall of YSL.
Wow.
There are shell casings up and down the street. Now, I'm told one of the men who was shot, a man in his mid-20s, is in critical condition, but that his status could change for the worse overnight.
Rich Homie Quan's former manager, Donovan Thomas, who went by the name Peanut or Big Nut, was a member of the Inglewood family Bloods. His 2015 assassination outside of an Atlanta barbershop would result in a back-and-forth war between Inglewood family and Sex Money Murder. The majority of the violence will be documented in the YSL indictment. Prosecutors allege Young Thug was in communications with Sex Money Murder leader Kyle Ory, who's currently serving a life sentence in Georgia State Prison. Big Nut was said to have snitched against members of the gang, and prosecutors allege Young Thug orchestrated his death by renting the vehicle YSL members would later use to commit the drive-by that took Nut's life. After the hit, Thug and the alleged shooters would take a trip to Miami to lay low. Rich Homie Quan would speak with investigators explaining he never saw Thug in Atlanta after the murder. He was going to confront him at a Miami show over the rumors that Thug played a part in Nut's death. Rich Homie would allege people knew Thug had something to do with it, but they couldn't prove it. He'd then say he isn't a rat and he isn't telling. He's just keeping it real with investigators. Rich Homie would also allege Thug was jealous of the relationship he had with Nut, as Thug wanted to control the Atlanta music scene, and Nut was keeping Rich Homie at a distance from Thug. This wasn't all Rich Homie would speak on, though. 2 pictures of the interview transcripts would make its way to News Made It. Rich Homie would state him and Thug frequented or resided in the same condominium leading up to Nut's death, and that they were cool. But after the murder, they drifted apart. 14 minutes into the interview, Rich Homie would speak on his truck being shot up and immediately calling Young Thug, alleging his people were behind it. He'd then speak on his father's barbershop being shot up and knowing whoever did it
had something to do with Nut's death.
I'm a positive real fast, but a nigga Ben had heard that they shot his truck up, but a nigga didn't know that it was the. See, this the thing. While we was calling this nigga gay and all this other shit, this nigga was out here doing a whole bunch of shit. We calling this nigga gay, paid his nails and purses, and this nigga is. I ain't gonna say what he is, man.
4 months before Nut was killed, a gunman would open fire inside of a barber shop, striking Rich Homie's father 4 times. The barber shop had just been shot up a month prior to this incident. Investigators believe the attack stemmed from Rich Homie beefing with local rappers, but at the time, Rich Homie Quan denied the rumors. Now speaking with investigators, when asked why his father would be targeted, Rich Homie explained at the time, him and Thug would do shows together, but he was getting the most money. They wanted his dad out of the picture to further control Rich Homie's management, and they knew his dad was at the barber shop 24/7. He had no proof Thug was behind the shooting, but he did bring up an argument his dad had with Birdman. His father wouldn't share the details on what was said, but would later tell him, "We're gonna fall back from them." 22 minutes into the interview, Rich Homie was asked why he wouldn't sign with Birdman, and he explained other artists are constantly complaining about their financial situation. He felt he'd make more money on his own, and then later sign. Rich Homie would say that after Nut was killed, he didn't contact Thug, and Thug didn't contact him. Thug would move out of the condo about 2 weeks after the murder, and when asked why Thug called him Bitch Homie Quan 2 months after Nut's death, he didn't have an answer. Providing the investigator with Young Thug's phone numbers, the investigator asked if Thug ever made any threatening messages to him, but Rich Homie would state he's smarter than that. Roughly 30 minutes into the interview, the paperwork would be cut off. So realistically, we don't know how long Rich Homie sat down with investigators, but we do know he's on the YSL witness list. This leaves the possibility that Rich Homie would be called in to testify against Thug, as he'd have to recite everything said in the interview in front of Young Thug. So did Rich Homie Quan snitch? Absolutely. He's alleging Thug was behind the murder of Nut, the shooting of his father, and the shooting of his truck. Rich Homie would say he's keeping it real with investigators, and regardless of whether or not he portrayed a street lifestyle and abides by the street code, this is another major loss for the city of Atlanta, as another Atlanta rapper has cooperated. Now this is bad, and from what I heard from a source in Atlanta, the DA is trying to find out who's leaking all this, and they're trying to put charges on people for leaking this information, because stuff like this will make a witness not
Now
want
you
to
see,
cooperate.
this is real paperwork. That shit that they got me for that 2 times, that's some bullshit. This shit right here will get you locked up for doing shit like this. You get what I'm saying?
And if a witness is like, "Hey, I just got exposed by so-and-so and they just released all this stuff that y'all said wasn't going to get released, I don't want nothing to do with this, I don't want to testify," the courts can then charge that person with tampering with the witness. They're going to have different opinions in this situation. Does Rich Homie Quan abide by the street code? I never heard of him having a gang affiliation. I don't really remember him talking about shooting people, this, that, and the third. He's saying a close friend of his was killed. He's willing to tell investigators everything he knows. He's saying his father was targeted and shot, and he himself was targeted and shot at. And goddamn, it's just like, who else is gonna tell? Who else already told and we don't know about it? I mean, they got mad names on the witness list. Even Lil Wayne and YFN Lucci. And Lucci just denied the deal they were trying to give him in his RICO case. So I can't imagine what they have that would make him a witness in this case. But in my opinion, just from what I read, since we don't know how long this interrogation actually was, we just know it was about 30 minutes. he did bad. He definitely did bad. Definitely didn't have to say all that, but made the decision to do so. I haven't heard a response from him after everything came out on the internet. I know that the night this video is being recorded, he's supposed to be performing at the same show as Boosie and Webby, and I don't know if there's going to be any conflict from that situation. We're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out. But hey, let me know y'all thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Hey, y'all heard it, my nigga. Like that nigga said, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You don't tell the laws you gonna keep it real with them. When a nigga say that to the law, you know he snitching. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Why is you telling the law you gonna keep it real with him? We gonna get on this, see what he got to say about Quando Rondo.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
But first, before I start how is Quando Rondo a gang leader and he denounced his gang? I'm confused, like with what the like this nigga denounced his name in front of millions in front of millions, and they labeling him a gang leader. I guess because he got the money, right? That's crazy, fool. How the fuck is he a gang leader? You know what I'm saying? A gang leader. That little nigga ain't no gang. That nigga's a young little punk. You know what I'm saying? Man, this nigga better quit tagging me and shit, man. Telling you now, this little motherfucker better quit tagging me, man. For real, buying them subs, man, is not gonna help you, man. It's not gonna help you, bro. Nothing over here. It's all organic over here, bro. Sorry, man. You can have all that. You win.
Nobody wins when the family feels. Can't go in full detail about these missions cause I'm really there. Nah, for real though. I got diamonds in my R-E-E smoke. Who tryna shot with us? He block and say whatever. I know who and what they shot me for. You know who you talking about on subliminal posts. You might as well ask man. Now I ain't tryna shoot up no house and no kids and like 50 cuz and we gon' push up. See you had this me on the low. Catch everything I hold you.
Yeah, there you go. Man, these motherfuckers better leave me alone, man.
That's definitely been on fire these last
Damn.
couple of years, so.
For sure. Do not disturb. That's crazy.
And you from Orange now, right?
Right. Grew up in the East and shit, but you know, started being the man and shit.
Hey, that little nigga who got killed in Memphis.
parents visit Chuck E. Cheese for the good times. You bring your kids to Chuck E. Cheese? Yeah. But on Saturday night, that all changed.
This nigga got killed outside of Chuck E. Cheese, nigga, in Memphis. Now you see, now as the days progress, y'all starting to see what Memphis is really about. Bro, nigga, that shit that happened to Young Dolph, nigga, happened every day in Memphis, nigga. Nigga, that nigga was dead flatline. Man, they said that nigga was at his people's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, went outside to get something out the car, nigga smoked his ass, came back in with a gunshot wound, nigga. Hey, yeah.
This rapper Robert Tunstall, who goes by Casino Jizzle. Friends say he was there with his girlfriend and her kids. She told police the 23-year-old went to get something from his car in the parking lot while they stayed inside. Next thing she knew, he re-entered with a gunshot wound.
Shot him in the face, nigga.
Oh, weird. Yeah, they finna have all this shit on right here. Yeah, we have summer. He dead for sure. Yeah, you dead. We found your next huge stock opportunity. Meet the company on the verge of becoming the next big name in the psychedelic.
Was dead in a shooting tonight near Bartlett. Police say it happened around 6:30 on Goldbriar Lane. They found a man shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say they know who the suspect is. They say he was able to get away in a black vehicle.
At this point, we know, family, the 4th of July can get crazy in some areas. You even have people who disguise their fireworks with letting off rounds of their firearm in midnight. And of course, the unfortunate is some people still manage to lose their life through the gun violence on this same night. And typically, it'd be a large crowd that's nearby. But this situation is a little different. Now, this rapper did drop songs referencing he had ops. Don't get me wrong. Now, it's noted, he lost his life on the 4th of July, but it wasn't in a large crowd. In fact, at the time he lost his life, he was around his girlfriend or her kids at their home, which means this was personal and someone that knew him well enough to know where he lived and was able to be up close on him. For the suspect, they hit no one else but his intended target. And after talking to someone close to the situation and also confirming what the news had put out based on what the authorities gave to the public, let's just say, family, all baby mothers and all baby fathers don't move on the same. Now, this was the second time this rapper was a victim in a target shooting. He was hit both times, survived the first. Unfortunately, he didn't survive the second.
Wes,
But as
how
we
you
break this
think them niggas in Atlanta was? How you think them niggas in Atlanta was getting them famous people nigga robbing them? That's how they was doing it, bro, with them trackers. That's why they made that shit federal. Like them niggas was committing robberies of famous people and they made that shit federal. Like turned it to a like a RICO. That's crazy, right? They were going around. They were a future baby mama. They said them people had something to do with the Dirk house getting broke into. They remember when he had the shootout, when his girls had the shootout. They said them niggas was just putting them trackers on people's cars and following people home, man. Shit became federal. For real.
Now, it's key, family, that you realize the people he was with both times he was hit. Then you gonna realize it's someone that's so close that they can get the drop at such a PG-13 public place the first time, which we'll later discuss. And authorities already know who the suspect is. You heard it in the intro. They're not releasing the name and the connection. To put that in perspective, they know who this guy is. He just managed to get away. Someone so close that the family gave their information to authorities already as far as their identity. Now, it's been a lot of false narratives thrown out there because he recently dropped a single off his mixtape he planned on dropping this Friday. But we're going to clear all that up based on the facts. But first, remember, family, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Family, meet Robert Turnstone, a.k.a. Casino Jizzle. As we mentioned, he's a rapper in his mid-20s that rep Orange Mound, which is a southeast neighborhood in Memphis, Tennessee. If you ask Casino Jizzle how you feel about Memphis, Tennessee, this is what he'll tell you.
So it was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn while being out there, kind of figure it out on your own now.
You can't fuck it better. Yeah. Can't fit better. Everybody needs to be fucked. Like certain people meant to be fucked with to a certain extent, you feel?
3 years ago, Casino Jizzle dropped a track called 4 Times For Real. They have over 2.4 million views and counting.
Gotta make sure that I catch the bag. Gotta make sure you don't tell no bag. Ain't none of these niggas gon' link up with us. They be like,
And having tracks like Everybody Else, released 5 months ago with over 119,000 views and counting.
when I up this K, I'ma watch Carbon Button. M-R-E-E. Smoke. Who tryna shot with us? He blocking.
This Friday, he was set to drop an album called Dub before his untimely demise on 4th of July. Now, 2 years ago, after taking a break, Casino Jizzle will return back to the music scene. We gotta take it back 4 years ago when he was first shot while being outside of a Chuck E. Cheese with his girlfriend and her kids. Casino Jizzle made his way outside to Chuck E. Cheese while the girlfriend and their kids was redeeming tickets inside. Casino Jizzle was shot in his back and chest before running back inside to Chuck E. Cheese. Now, that was 2019. Authorities had raised eyebrows because just 5 years prior to then, in 2014, he pled guilty to felony theft and robbery. Memphis police also said earlier in 2019, the same year the Chuck E. Cheese incident, they got a call about a drive-by shooting at his Hickory Hill neighborhood.
Most parents visit Chuck E. Cheese for the good times.
You bring your kids to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah. But on Saturday night, that all changed for Memphis rapper Robert Tunstall, who goes by Casino Jizzle. Friends say he was there with his girlfriend and her kids. She told police the 23-year-old went to get something from his car in the parking lot while they stayed inside. Next thing she knew, he re-entered with a gunshot wound. Videos from inside the Chuck E. Cheese show Tunstall lying on the ground while people circle around him.
Right.
His manager tells us he's now in critical condition at the hospital with a gunshot wound to the back and chest.
Yeah, it would be a bad experience.
Nigga just lay on.
Second, several things happen.
Nigga lay on
This
your
isn't the
bitch
first
ass
time
quick,
Tunstall's
Walter.
been involved in violent crime. He pleaded guilty to felony theft and robbery in 2014. And Memphis police say they got a call earlier this year about a drive-by shooting in his Hickory Hill neighborhood. Tunstall's sister told police she believed her brother was the target. His manager, Angie Strains, tells us, quote, I know he's a gangster rapper, but he's used his music to change his life. He's got major labels looking at him and has good local success. He's worked hard to become a positive person, and we've been very proud of his progress as an artist and as a man. In fact, you can see Tunstall in this video giving out Thanksgiving meals just last week, 4 days before the shooting. His manager says his condition is touch and go, but in the end, they do expect him to make a full recovery. Stacey Jacobson, WREG News Channel 3.
Fast forward 2 years later, at around 6:34 p.m., July 4th, 2023, officers have responded to a shooting near Elm Park, according to NPD. Authorities say that they saw and know who the suspect is, but he fled away in a black vehicle before coming to the scene. Concerned neighbors were starting to record and go on Facebook Live. One saying, oh man, he was shot in the head.
Them folks shot him right in the face. Weird. Yeah, they got to, they finna come, they finna have all this shit on right here. Yeah, we out summer. He dead, for sure. Yeah, he dead.
We have breaking news to get to you tonight. A man was dead in a shooting tonight near Bartlett. Police said it happened around 6:30 on Goldbriar Lane. They found a man shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say they know who the suspect is. They say he was able to get away in a black vehicle. If you have any information about this shooting, you're being urged to call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH.
As we wrap it up, we do want to say once again, rest in peace to Casino Jizzle.
That nigga there, boy, it's crazy. Salute y'all, man. I'm gonna come back later or something, man. That's some shit I gotta take care of. He said respectfully, Obsitting is what give you the adrenaline rush, man. When you truly, hey, say, man, that nigga just them hoes just laid on that nigga, shot him. They ain't get him though the right way though. They thought they got him though. He must have tried to run away. Shot that nigga in the chest and the back, nigga. Hey, they came back around, spent the being 2 years later and killed that boy. R.I.P. that young nigga, man. But I'll come back later, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I'm finna go outside, shit. For real.